Healing in the Shadows, the unexpected journey to sunshine. Welcome to the Black CEO Podcast, where we dive deep into stories that challenge, inspire, and transform. Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary journey that will shake the very foundations of how you perceive healing and resilience. I recently had the privilege of interviewing Catrice Bryson, a remarkable woman whose story of transformation has not only changed countless lives, but has redefined what it means to triumph over adversity. Catrice isn't just a survivor, she's a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for others through the darkest of times. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of an abyss so deep and dark that you can't see the bottom. Now imagine taking a step forward, not knowing if you'll fall or fly. That's where Catrice's story begins and where our exploration of healing takes flight. September 19th, 2009, Omaha, Nebraska. A date and place that would forever alter the course of Catrice's life. It wasn't just a day, it was a seismic shift, a moment that could have been an ending, but instead became the prologue to an epic tale of resilience and rebirth. Now, I know what you're thinking. Here we go, another story about overcoming obstacles. Cue the violins. But hold on to your seats, because this isn't your typical triumph over adversity narrative. This is a raw, unfiltered look at what it really takes to heal from life's deepest wounds. And let me tell you, it's not pretty, it's not easy, and it certainly doesn't follow a Hollywood script. Catrice's journey through the aftermath of that fateful day wasn't a straight line from tragedy to triumph. Oh no, it was more like a drunken stumble through a maze in the dark, with occasional moments of clarity punctuated by long stretches of confusion and pain. But here's the kicker. It's in those messy, chaotic moments that the real magic of healing happens. You see, we've been sold a lie, a big, shiny self-help book. Lie that healing is something we do alone, in quiet meditation, or through sheer force of will. It's the emotional equivalent of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. And let me tell you, it's about as effective as trying to lift yourself off the ground by yanking on your own hair. Catrice's experience shatters this myth like a sledgehammer to a glass house. She discovered through trial and error, tears and triumphs, that true healing isn't a solo sport. It's a team effort, a collective endeavor that requires us to do the one thing we're often most afraid of when we're hurting: reach out. Now, I can almost hear the skeptics among you. But isn't asking for help a sign of weakness? To which I say, with all the love in my heart, oh honey, no. Asking for help isn't weakness. It's the ultimate act of courage. It's looking your pain in the eye and saying, you know what? You're too big for me to handle alone, and that's okay. Catrice described the process of reaching out like peeling off layers of armor she'd welded to herself. Each piece removed felt like exposing a raw nerve to the world. But here's the plot twist. With each layer shed, she didn't become weaker. She became stronger, more resilient, more authentically herself. Let's pause for a moment and really let that sink in. The very act that we fear will break us is often the thing that puts us back together. It's like emotional skydiving, terrifying in the moment, but exhilarating once you take the leap. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This journey isn't a walk in the park. It's more like a trek through a jungle. Beautiful, yes, but also filled with unexpected challenges and the occasional snake. Catrice's path to healing wasn't linear. It was a zigzag, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, occasional pirouette kind of journey. She shared a metaphor that I think captures this perfectly. Healing, she said, is like tending a garden. You plant the seed of recovery, water them with tears and sweat, and then you wait. Some days you see new growth sprouting, vibrant and green. Other days it looks like nothing's happening at all. But even on those seemingly stagnant days, important work is happening beneath the surface. Roots are deepening, preparing to support future growth. This perspective shift is crucial. When we understand that healing isn't about reaching a fixed destination, but about embracing an ongoing journey of growth, we free ourselves from the pressure of getting over it or moving on someone else's timeline. We give ourselves permission to heal at our own pace, to honor our own unique process. Now, let's talk about something that Catrice emphasized repeatedly in our conversation: the importance of professional help in the healing journey. And before you roll your eyes, thinking this is a plug for therapy, which, let's be honest, wouldn't be the worst thing. Hear me out. Catrice credits much of her transformation to the guidance and support of skilled therapists and counselors. These professionals weren't just sounding boards, they were like emotional Sherpas, guiding her through the treacherous terrain of her own psyche. They provided her with tools and strategies to navigate her trauma, to reframe her experiences, and to build healthier coping mechanisms. But here's an important point. Seeking professional help isn't admitting defeat. It's not waving a white flag to your problems. On the contrary, it's more like calling in the special forces. It's saying, this battle is important enough that I'm bringing in the big guns. It's an investment in your own well-being and future. Catrice's experience with therapy also highlights another crucial aspect of healing, the power of naming and facing our traumas. Often we try to bury our pain, to push it down and pretend it doesn't exist. We treat our emotional wounds like that junk drawer in the kitchen, you know the one, where you shove everything you don't want to deal with and then struggle to close it. But as Catrice learned, what we resist persists. By bringing her experiences into the light, by giving voice to her pain in a safe and supportive environment, she was able to begin the process of truly processing and integrating her trauma. It's like finally cleaning out that junk drawer. It's a mess at first, but once it's done, you can actually find what you need when you need it. This process of facing our pain head on isn't easy. It can feel like reopening old wounds. But as Catrice discovered, it's only by examining these wounds that we can truly begin to heal them. It's like cleaning out an infected cut. It might hurt in the moment, but it's essential for proper healing. Now, let's shift gears for a moment and talk about something that might seem unexpected in a conversation about trauma and healing, the role of joy and laughter. One of the most striking things about my conversation with Catrice was her ability to find moments of lightness even when discussing heavy topics. She emphasized the healing power of laughter, of allowing yourself to experience joy even in the midst of pain. This isn't about denying or minimizing your suffering. It's not slapping a smiley face sticker over a gaping wound. It's about recognizing that healing isn't just about processing pain. It's also about rediscovering your capacity for happiness. It's about slowly, gradually expanding your emotional range, allowing yourself to experience the full spectrum of human emotion. Catrice shared a beautiful analogy. She said that healing is like learning to dance again after an injury. At first, every movement might be cautious and painful, but gradually, as you build strength and confidence, you start to rediscover the joy of movement. You might not dance exactly the same way you did before, but you find new rhythms, new ways of expressing yourself. And let me tell you, watching Catrice metaphorically dance again was like witnessing a butterfly emerge from its chrysalis. It wasn't just beautiful, it was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. This brings us to another crucial point. Healing doesn't mean erasing the past or pretending the trauma never happened. It's not about getting back to normal. Because let's face it, after significant trauma, there is no back to normal. There's only forward to a new normal. Instead, healing is about integrating your experiences into a new version of yourself. It's about growing through your pain, allowing it to shape you into a stronger, more compassionate, more resilient version of yourself. It's like the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold, making the piece even more beautiful and valuable than before. Catrice's journey exemplifies this truth. She didn't just survive her trauma, she used it as a catalyst for profound personal growth and a commitment to helping others. She transformed her pain into purpose, using her experiences to guide and support others on their own healing journeys. This transformation of pain into purpose is a powerful aspect of healing. It allows us to reclaim our narrative, to shift from being victims of our circumstances to authors of our own stories. It gives meaning to our suffering and allows us to create something beautiful from the ashes of our pain. But let's be clear, this doesn't mean that trauma is a good thing or that we should be grateful for our suffering. Trauma is devastating and its impacts are real and lasting. What it does mean is that we have the power to choose how we respond to our experiences, to find ways to grow and evolve even in the face of great pain. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to circle back to the central message that emerged from my conversation with Catrice. There is sunshine on the other side of the healing process. This isn't just a platitude or a feel good saying, it's a truth that Catrice has lived, a reality she has fought for and earned through years of hard work and dedication to her healing journey. But here's the thing, that sunshine doesn't just suddenly appear one day. It's not like flipping a switch where suddenly everything is better. Instead, it's more like a gradual dawn. At first, you might only see the faintest glimmer of light on the horizon, but as you continue on your healing journey, that light grows stronger. The warmth becomes more palpable. The colors of your world become more vivid. And here's a beautiful truth. You don't have to wait until you're fully healed, whatever that means, to experience that sunshine. You can find moments of light even in the midst of your healing journey. It might be in the support of a friend, in the triumph of a small victory, or in a moment of unexpected joy. These glimpses of sunshine can become beacons of hope, reminding you that healing is possible, that there is light ahead. Catrice's story reminds us that while we can't change the past, we have immense power over how we move forward. We can choose to reach out for support. We can choose to face our pain with courage. We can choose to believe in the possibility of healing even when it feels impossible. So, as we conclude this talk, I want to leave you with a challenge, a call to action that I hope will resonate in your hearts and minds long after you've left this auditorium. First, I challenge you to re-examine your own relationship with healing. Are you trying to go it alone? Are you buying into the myth that strength means solitude? If so, I urge you to consider a new perspective. Reach out, connect, allow yourself to be supported. Remember, asking for help isn't weakness. It's an act of profound courage and self-love. Second, I challenge you to become a source of support for others. Look around you. Chances are someone in your life is struggling right now, fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be the person who reaches out. Be the one who says you're not alone in this. Your support could be the glimmer of sunshine someone needs to keep going. Third, I challenge you to face your own pain with courage and compassion. Stop shoving it into that emotional junk drawer. Instead, bring it into the light. Examine it. Process it, whether through therapy, support groups, or honest conversations with trusted friends. Find ways to integrate your experiences rather than trying to erase them. Fourth, I challenge you to find moments of joy and laughter, even in the midst of pain. Remember Catrice's dance analogy. Start small. Maybe it's just a gentle sway at first, but keep moving. Keep allowing yourself to experience the full spectrum of human emotion. And finally, I challenge you to transform your pain into purpose. How can your experiences, even the painful ones, be used to help others? How can you turn your wounds into wisdom, your struggles into strength? Remember, healing isn't just about getting back to who you were before. It's about becoming a new, stronger, more compassionate version of yourself. It's about finding the courage to step out of the shadows and into the sunshine, even when that sunshine feels impossibly far away. Catrice Bryson's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, to our capacity to not just survive, but to thrive in the face of unimaginable challenges. Her journey reminds us that healing is possible, that transformation is within our reach, and that there is profound power in sharing our stories and supporting each other through our darkest times. As you leave here today, carry with you the hope and inspiration of Catrice's journey. Let it remind you of your own strength, of your own capacity for healing and growth. And remember, no matter where you are in your journey, no matter how dark it might seem, there is sunshine ahead. Keep moving forward, keep reaching out, keep believing in the possibility of healing. Your journey to the sunshine starts with a single step. Are you ready to take it? The world is waiting for your light. It's time to step out of the shadows and into your own brilliant sunshine. Thank you.